Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. And tonight, Mudbugs hockey begins a two-game series against the Oklahoma Warriors. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Bugs, kind of a win one, lose one. They're 6-6 in their last 12. And they're looking for more consistency, and they're going to have to do it with a very depleted lineup. But what that means is that some of the young guys are going to get opportunities, including a few call-ups that had to happen this week in order to get ready for this series. The flu bug's still going around. We won't see Andrew Seminara in the lineup. Kyan Halman be listed as sick as well. They're both out of the lineup. But the big news, Bryce Boucher returns to the lineup. He had a lower body injury that sidelined him for the last month or so. So good to have him back. We know he's excited, and he'll provide a good spark to this team. The Oklahoma Warriors, unfortunately, they sit in last place in the South Division, but they've been up and down. They've lost their last 4, but they've given the Mudbugs fits as they've won their last 3 against the Bugs in this season series. The home team has won every game in this regular season series, so expect the Bugs and the Warriors to be another good one this evening. We'll talk to Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell after these messages. It's the Bugs and the Warriors in this Coca-Cola themed weekend. We'll have more as we count down to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team, and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. Game 1 of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Oklahoma Warriors. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And Coach, a look back at last weekend's series with Lone Star. I know it was, I hate to say it, flu bug filled. You had guys who were playing sick. You had guys who were out sick. Did that seem to kind of have a hindrance on the series? And maybe at the end of the day, you're happy to get one at the very least.
Yeah, it was good to get one, but when you're that close to get 2, you want it all. You know, you get a little selfish and greedy, but the guys that were in the lineup did an excellent job and gave us an opportunity to win both, and we just came up short in that second game. But we just continuing to work on getting guys healthy, but what an opportunity for the guys to play. There's some guys that played last weekend or here lately that haven't been seeing as many minutes or as much situational play as they have in the beginning of the year, so it's a great opportunity. I think those guys are doing a good job. So in the long run, I hope this little stint here we're in with injuries and illness helps the team out in the long run.
I wanted to ask you about Saturday's game. I know 0 for 4 on the power play is never a good thing. You had 4 opportunities in that first period, kind of leaking into the second. You were unable to come up, take advantage of any of those power plays, and then they score right after that 4th power play, even strength. Was that just a big tide turner there?
Yeah, I mean, it does change the tide. It's like we tell our PK guys. It's like, man, if you can just kill a penalty, that can give you some energy, give the team some energy, and that's kind of what happened there. And the power play's been doing so good for us this year. It's unfortunate that it happened that game, but it did. They've been playing really well and doing a really good job for us, and just so happens they didn't find a way to bury one on those opportunities in the first period, and next thing you know, Lone Star's putting one up when they get back 5-on-5. So it's the way it is, but we were in the game after that, still had opportunities to win, and we didn't lose the game because of the power play. It's just so happens that they didn't get one for us that game, but team usually does do better whenever they put one on the board for us. So they like I said, they've done a great job. It just didn't happen that game.
You have some bumps and bruises. You also have a suspension with Foster Nickel out tonight. We're going to get to see Mason Wright, a guy that we saw in camp and we saw in the showcase. He's a big body. He's going to be in the lineup, so that's good for him. And talk about some of these other new faces we're going to see this weekend.
Yeah, so Mason, the fans are familiar with him, but Mason will bring some good energy. He's a fast skater. He's a big body, great shot. He can bring some energy to the lineup. He made it pretty far, and like he played a league game with us, but he's doing well in the NA3. And again, this is the way this goes sometimes, right? Sometimes it's a numbers game, and thankfully for Mason, he had a good place to go back to and play a ton of minutes. So he's been back practicing a little bit, and we're excited to have him back in the lineup. Sal Viviano is a tender of ours. We've already tendered him, and he was in skating a couple weeks ago. He was at training camp as well, and did a good job when he practiced a couple weeks ago. And because of the injuries and illness, we needed a guy, so we called him up, and he's going to get an opportunity to play this weekend. And then we got Jake Stock, who's doing a great job at U18, another tender of ours. He's putting up some really good numbers there at U18, and again, we don't expect him to come in here and score 10 goals this weekend or anything like that. If he gets up on the board, that's great, but really all we need these guys to come in and do is bring energy and be excited to be here and play a good solid game every chance they get out there. So I'm really excited to see these guys. I know they're excited about the opportunity that's laying in front of them, and we're excited to see them play, because these are definitely three players we're obviously very interested in the future of our team.
You've lost the last three against Oklahoma, all over at the Blazers Ice Center. You had the dominance over them last season. This season hasn't been that so far. What makes them so troublesome for you guys?
I feel like they're good off the rush. I think they find ways to get pucks to the weak side, and they get in there, and they've been able to score goals against us. For the most part, that's we just have not defended well against these guys, in my opinion, and it's unfortunate because we show that we can defend well, but we haven't done it every game. And hats off to Oak City, though, man. They take advantage of us, and I think we're their last three regulation wins, and that's over like a excuse you maybe a 15-16 game span, and we're their three regulation wins in that time. So they've found a way to maybe crack us a little bit. So all I can say is that we got to bring our A game tonight and defend well and find ways to put pucks in the net, and hopefully our special teams does a great job for us. We just need a great team effort tonight, and again, it just boils down to work ethic and being able to be physical and be disciplined and just play hard and don't make things easy for them.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages as we count down to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups as we rock and roll in our Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show. Now with the Oklahoma Warriors, head coach by Nate Weisner. The assistant coach is Mick Berge. At left wing will be number 20, Travis Bryson. At center will be number 12, Louis Kaminsky. And on the right wing will be number 11, Sebastian Speck. Defensively for the Warriors, it'll be number 8, Ollie Chesler, the captain, and number 15, Ethan Gagnon. In net will be number 33, Kyle Jones. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell. The associate head coach is Michael Hill. Goalie coach Rich Perrant. And the honorary assistant is Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 22, Carter McKay. At center will be the captain, number 14, Brent Litcher. And on the right wing will be number 26, Lucas Deeb. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 8, Cole Hutchinson, and number 7, Liam Fleet. And making the start in nets from Homer Glen, Illinois, will be number 30, Nikola Goich. And Goich took the tough luck loss last Saturday against Lone Star, where he played well, just didn't get the goal support, and really just had some tough luck to go against him as the Mudbugs fell in that game 2-1 on Teddy Bear Toss Night. The overall numbers have been good. He's 8-4 with a 2.22 goals against and a .916 save percentage. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Down Home Meats Sausage. It's got all the sausage you need grilling outdoors. Looking for some hearty and flavorful sausages for breakfast or on a gumbo platter? They got the perfect sausage for all occasions. Down Home Meat Sausage, a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs Hockey Night is brought to you by Porters, delivering the difference for Mudbugs Hockey. Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, and facility services for your business. The Oklahoma Warriors come out in their Oklahoma Warrior uniforms, the white jerseys with the Warrior logo in front, the black numberings and letterings along the backside. The Mudbugs come out in their special Coca-Cola themed jerseys. These are real neat. Their sponsor, really kind of a Christmas sweater type of jersey. The Mudbug in front. It's got the Santa hat in front. They got the Coca-Cola bottles and the polar bears and the red numberings and letterings along the backside. We'll bring you the national anthem and the Landers opening puck drop. It's the first of this two-game series on this Coca-Cola themed weekend. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from the George, and you're listening to the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram and Fiat pregame show as we count down to the 7-Eleven Margaritaville start time. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs skating out in their Christmas Coca-Cola themed sweaters, and boy, these look real neat. They got the Coca-Cola bottles and polar bears in front with the Santa Mudbugs logo in front, the red numberings and the white letterings along the backside. Kind of a green, lighter, white, red mixture of a lot going on, as a Christmas sweater should be. Coca-Cola, our title partner this weekend. They've been a long-time corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey, and we thank them for everything they do. Coca-Cola polar bear in the building with Claude himself and Little Bugger. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans, it'll be the Bugs and the Warriors tomorrow night. Be sure to get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. If you get a Coca-Cola product at Brookshire's, you can put that into a raffle drawing to try to win one of these awesome Coca-Cola themed jerseys. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. a beautiful rendition of tonight's national anthem as we're ready to get this baby underway. 6 in their last 12. They just have not been able to find much consistency really over the course of the last month. Bryce Boucher back in the lineup after missing about a month with a lower body injury. So good to have him back in the lineup that it's really depleted this evening. No Andrew Seminara, no Kyan Haldenby, both out with an illness. Foster Nichols suspended tonight. Andre Parichka at the World Juniors Classic, so he won't be with us for a camp. He'll be with us on a makeshift line with Ryan Barrett centering those two. Of course, the Mudbugs will see Mason Wright. He's the big guy, real thick, as Coach Soupy likes to call him, 6'2", over 200 pounds from Illinois. He'll be lined up with Jonah Jasser and Duke Earhart. So that'll be some new names. Of course, Stock and Viviano, the new names. Wright, we saw him once in the showcase. Mudbugs going to play 13 forwards, Bryce Boucher being the extra forward, 6D, of course, without Foster Nickel. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period coming up, and it's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Ms. Janice Watt at 318-219-4188, CFAPartners.com. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Coors Light, made to chill. Grab yourself a cold beverage if you're at the pond and sit back and relax and enjoy some Mudbugs hockey. First of a two-game series, last break, which really isn't much of a Christmas break. Heading on a bus, it's Litchard. And the Landers opening puck drop is one, able to beat out Louis Kamienski. Puck now played there by Oklahoma. They'll bank it up off the near side boards back out to center, and Fleet will go ahead and flip it in deep into the Oklahoma zone. Behind the Warriors' cage, into the left side, Kamienski couldn't grab it, so it goes all the way down for icing, and that's how this game gets started. 23 seconds in. And our first offensive zone draw for the Bucks. Like I said, the Mudbugs and the Warriors back at it tomorrow night for the conclusion. And then the Mudbugs will be off. Sorta. They're going to have practice. Sorta. They're going to have practice at some point before Christmas. And then on Thursday from the American Bank Center, Coach Soupy a little wants to do. I know that the guys would love a couple of days off, but it kind of depends how this weekend goes. When I asked Coach Soupy about the schedule, played back out to center through the middle. That's Adams who has it. Adams now along to the left side. He's just going to go ahead and nudge it in deep behind the Warriors' cage. Big hello to the Adams family. Tune in tonight from the Baton Rouge confines. In front of his folks who made the trip down. Big thanks to the Emery family. They made some delicious cookies. And they're all types of flavors. Now to the right point. Shot there by Pusateri. Deflects in front. And now held in there by Pusateri into the near half wall, there to Akimov. Akimov's got it now behind the Warriors' cage. He gallops around, gets held up a little bit there by, I believe that was Burleson. Now behind the Warriors' cage, played back to the right point. Pusateri laser beams a shot wide. Puck chopped at and taken there by Meck, but Oklahoma can't get it out. Now in the secondary attempt, it's taken there to the right side by Chesler, and he'll chisel it into the far corner. Puck flagged down there by the big bulky Pusateri from Denver, Colorado. He's got it. He waits for everybody to get it situated, and now he'll work it up the ice. To the far side, and now Fleet's going to take it behind his own net. To the right side, taken there by Earhart. Here comes the California native. Through the middle he goes, on to the far side. Backhander there by Hutchinson is sticked and stopped there by Jones. A break in the action. 2:13 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. 0-0 is the score. Left wing circle, Jasser to take it. Jasser fights it and wins it into the far corner. Now the puck lifted out free there to Fleet. Fleet's going to go ahead and just wrangle it in behind the Warriors' net. Battling for it there is Earhard. The puck now paddled in down low behind the Warriors' cage there by Hutchinson. Into the near corner, Mudbugs still battling for it. Some new names you will hear tonight. Back out to center, that'll be Jacob Stock and Salvatore Viviano. That's a good hockey name right there. Puck deflected in deep. There's Mason Wright. He played one Mudbug game in the showcase. He touched it now into the near corner to the right point. Shot there by Wise. Hit a body in front. Might have got a piece of Barrett. Boy, what a tough weekend for Ryan Barrett. He was battling about a 101 fever all weekend. Felt like one of them Michael Jordan flu type of games, and he was the one who was really advocating for a longer intermission show. He didn't get one. You never get one when you need one. But, boy, he was keeled over most of the breaks and really had a tough time in and out of the game, and really just happy to feel better this week because he was the one really fighting it, but he played sick. Slowed down there by Goich into the far corner. There by Adams. I remember I had a flu type of game when the Mudbugs were in Topeka, back when Topeka was in the South Division, and that was real tough. Man, I had like a bag to my right. I wasn't eating anything. And of course, we had a shootout and an overtime in that series as the puck deflects up off the stick of Busateri, and it goes into the protective netting. Yeah, I hated myself that weekend. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. I want to remind our Mudbugs fans, you can get prorated season tickets. They're still on sale. We have great plans that still apply for limited seats. Just give my main man, Mason Sprott, a call at 318-636-7094. And that lovely face behind the phone will take good care of you. Into the near corner. That's McKay. Snaps one and he scores! McKay rattles that baby home from the near circle. Mudbugs 1, Warriors nothing. And for the Saskatchewan native, it's just his third of the season. Boy, a tough angle shot for McKay, and he's able to slice one home to give the Mudbugs the early lead. Great work from McKay to take advantage of some time and space and give the Mudbugs the early 1-0 lead. It's one thing the Mudbugs want to do more of is grab the game's first goal. Especially from a guy who's just been aching to get back on the board. Time of the goal, 4:03 of the opening period. Once again, Mudbugs 1, the Warriors nothing. Worked back in deep. In to the Mudbug zone. Seth Murch will get the only helper on McKay's third of the year. Boy, the Mudbugs need that kind of scoring this evening. Without Haldenby, without Seminara, the lines look a little bit different here. They come right back in, trying to bank one in. Left pad, they score! I believe it was McKay hacking and whacking. Might have been Boucher in there as well. Boy, a greasy goal. Mudbugs 2, the Warriors nothing. Litchard, the captain, able to pelt it in. Boy, Jones got a bit tied up, and it was Litchard who was just hacking and whacking across the pads, and he's able to slip one past Jones. And the Mudbugs have a 2-0 lead as the captain strikes for the Bugs. The captain from Trenton, Michigan, has his 9th of the year. And I think McKay got in that goal. He might have 2 points on the night. Going to be Litchard's goal. There was a lot of bodies in front. Seth Murch picks up his 2nd assist. Boy, 2 quick ones from the Bugs. And boy, for a lineup that is very thin this evening, they're able to get 2 early. Shot toward the net, fought off there by Goich. That was a shot from the near circle there by Caden Meck. And a shot there. That got a piece of Goich there from Yates from the right point. Puck now worked in behind the Mudbugs net. Mudbugs want to slow this down, and I don't blame them. Into the right side, too far there for Fleet to grab. So the Mudbugs with a 2-0 lead. Backhander there. Oh, hacking and whacking there was Kamienski. He got a little feisty there. Now a hard check into the boards. Down goes Jasser. These two had a little bit of quite a few frays with one another back in Oklahoma as Goich makes the pad save. It was deflected off of Ushakov's stick. Now spun around. That's Hutchinson. He'll float it back out to center. Taken there by Chesler. He'll go ahead and drop it back into the Bug zone. Played off the near side boards, taken there by Jasser. Jasser's going to grab it back to his blue line. Now to the right side, that's Wise. He'll wiggle it up off the stick of Jasser as it slowed down into the Warrior zone. 13:20 to go here in the opening period. 2-0 in favor of the Bugs. Near circle, flagged down there by, I believe, that's McKay. Now played back out to center, all the way down the length for icing. Check that was Mason Wright. Well, these jerseys are a little tough to see. They're folded up pretty good. And icing is charged on Oklahoma hockey. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of the best pizza in town. Johnny's Pizza House, a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll have lots of fun. Brookshire's also our home to get your best savings on Mudbugs Hockey home tickets. Stop by your local Brookshire's location and grab a ticket to the Mudbugs Hockey home game as a buck is whistled wide there as a Deeb had a good look at it from the far corner. Far circle, rather. Held in there. High slot. Snapper there by Litchard. Save made there by Jones. Trying to tie it up there was McKay, and the puck played back out to center, and it'll go all the way down. Goich wants to take it to the far side. Now left side. That's Pusateri. Gains the zone. He rumbles in. Pusateri tried to drop one in front. It got blocked off there by Burleson. Played back up top, and that one's going to squirt out of the zone, and Murch is going to go grab it. Nice night for Seth Murch. He's got a couple of assists. A lot of families in town this weekend because Mudbugs players will not be able to go home for Christmas this year around. Now into the far corner, trying to grab it was Earhart. Now played back into the left side. Here's Kamienski, burst of speed. Kamienski coming around, backhander score. That's Bryson. A 2 on the goalie, and Bryson capitalizes for the Warriors. Boy, an answer from Oklahoma as they raced right past the Bugs D, and they're on the board. Great feed from Kamienski, and Bryson finishes for his 14th goal of the year. That's one thing Oklahoma likes to do. They have a lot of speed, and they will use it. And we got a whistle now after the initial face-off from center ice. Boy, 3 goals combined, and we're only 8:08 into this baby. Face-off far, Mudbugs blue line. Through the middle now to the far side. Worked out free. That's Wise up off the stick of Emery. And it goes down the length for icing on Mudbugs hockey. The Bugs 2, the Warriors 1. Oklahoma showing lots of fight after giving up a couple of quick ones. Mudbugs scored 2 goals 33 seconds apart. And then Travis Bryson comes back 4 minutes later with his 14th of the year from Kamienski and Speck at 8:03. Shots on goal tied 4 apiece. Left point, that's Chesler. Not much Goish can do on that one. 2 on the goalie. Pewley pelts it up ahead, tied up stick there by Akimov. Now up off the stick, slowed down there by Pusateri, far side, and we got a hand pass. This one's on the Bugs. A break in the action. 11:16 to go here in the opening period. It's the Bugs 2. The Warriors 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. 2-1 contest in favor of the Bugs. 11:16 remaining here in the opening period. If you want to celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond, you can. Private party room, private ice time. Great birthday party packages are available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and celebrate your next birthday party at George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. Stretch pass just missed the stick of Speck. He had some space around that right side. Worked back out to center. Here's Deeb. Worked it in, and he worked it in uncleanly. And it is an offside on the Bugs. Holidays is the best time of the year. It's also the busiest time of the year, really, for the Mudbugs. They did not get the Christmas break off. Of course, Corpus Christi did. They were able to get this weekend off, so that whole team was able to go home. And I don't know, I guess when you're first place in the South Division, the schedule just works out for you. we will see the South Division leaders next weekend for a 3-game set at the American Bank Center. We'll have all that action here on NATV and on our local YouTube channel. Be sure to join us for all that fun. 7:35 puck drops on Friday and Saturday, then a 3:05 puck drop on Sunday afternoon. Uh-oh, turned over, far side. Shot toward the net by Ushakov. Now blocked in front. Oh, and a backhander in front coming through the slot there was Ashton on a fake shot. Got a piece of Goich. He made the stop. Boy, Oklahoma coming out pretty strong after giving up the first two. Now worked out free, left point. Hutchinson waits. Hutchinson smokes one toward the net, smothered up there by Jones. And we got a break in the action. 10:01 remaining here in the opening period, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. His face-off will stay in deep. The Oklahoma zone. Face-off tied up. Oh, and it cannot be held in, and as it goes right back out to center. Far side there to Hutchinson. He'll floor it back into the Warrior zone. Hard check there by Stock. That's Jacob Stock. Jacob Stock and Salvatore Viviano, the new Mudbugs this evening. Stock was looking back. Now played off the far side boards. Trying to grab it there was Viviano. And it's played back in behind the Bug zone. Fleet's got it, just taking his time to get things sorted out. He'll let it go there for Wise. He'll drop it on back to Fleet. Now near side, that's Wise. His pass picked off. Taken right back now through the middle. That's Kish. And a good stick there by Emery. Oh, and blown up the seam now. Oklahoma able to hold the zone. That's Meck in front. And it was swallowed up there by Akimov. Right back out to center. Good stick there by Akimov. Comes around, shot toward the net. He was trying to find Pewley on the centering feed. It just missed. Now to the left point. Fire toward the net. Oh, fought off there by Jones. That was a shot from the left point there by Adams. Now into the far corner, and Oklahoma's got it. And they'll be able to work it back out to center. And the puck is dumped in deep into the Mudbug zone. Played there by Goich behind his own net. We got a whistle. Looks like the net is off its mooring. And that'll give us time to let you know that Mudbugs Hockey tonight is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Some fun raffle drawings this weekend. Of course, a chance to win a Coca-Cola themed jersey like the ones they're wearing right now on the ice tonight and tomorrow night. You can get those raffle tickets by buying Coca-Cola products here at the game or at your nearest Brookshire's locations. Into the far corner. Tied up. There's also a raffle drawing to win free Coca-Cola for a year. Talk about how happy you'd be for that. Delicious Coca-Cola, all you want for an entire year. Coming in now offsides is McKay. 8:06 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face off. Far Oklahoma blue line. 2-1 lead in favor of the Bugs. And now Mudbugs able to hold the zone. They send one in front. It got tied up now. Near corner. That's Deeb. Oh, what a cross-ice pass there to Litchard. He couldn't do much with it. Held in there by McKay. Held in there by Deeb. Deeb steals it. Deeb now holds the zone. Deeb, far circle, snapper, and he scores! Top shelf, where the ladies hide the fine wine. What great puck movement, toe drag by Deeb, and he's able to finish that baby off for goal number 11 on the year. And boy, that's got to feel so good for Deeb. As the Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead again. Shreveport 3, Oklahoma 1. Great work from McKay and Litchard to really set up that play and keep it alive. Face off won there by the Bugs as they have a 2-goal lead again. They come right back in. Puck slung in deep into the near corner. Up in deep now, right side, now down low. Centering feed there by Kamienski, and he missed. He was trying to find Bryson through the slot. Lucas Deeb unassisted. His 11th of the year at 12-20. Worked right back in, the Bugs. Soft lining shot from the far corner there by Jasser, and it's swallowed up there by Jones. Pushing and shoving now after the whistle. Face-off will stay in deep the Oklahoma zone. Emery to take the draw for the Bugs, and he wins it. Played back up top the Wise. Wise snaps one, and it got blocked in front there by DeRosa. DeRosa will go ahead and just moonlight this baby in to the Mudbug zone. You know Oklahoma's going to keep on fighting, so the Mudbugs got to be ready. Held in there by Lyons to the right side there to Luger. He'll go ahead and just wing it in behind the Mudbugs net. Now played back out there by Pewley. Here comes Pewley through the middle. Pewley skates in, and he comes in too early. 6:34 gone by remaining in the opening period. I want to give a big hello to Bodie Wise's grandfather, who is hurting a little bit health-wise from what we heard from the Wise family, so we wish him the best. He's watching tonight, and Grandpa Wise, we hope you're feeling better. We know he wanted to make the trip, so just be sure to have a extra grilled cheese sandwich for you. I had 3 today already. That was a little heavy on the Chet Yoder diet plan, but I also had a big box filled of spring greens to kind of wash that away. Played up ahead, up off the stick of Stock, and now Oklahoma comes right back in with numbers, but Pusateri's there. He'll power it up off the near side boards. And that Stock up ahead, slips it on over to Viviano. Backhander! A shot toward the net. Oh, hard hit along the back there as Earhart took a hard hit. Now along the near half wall. Puck swung in deep there by Murch. Fired toward the net there by Viviano, and it went wide. To the left point, handled there by Barrett. Barrett throws one toward the net. It gets slowed down and covered up there by Jones. .537 to go here in the opening period. Mudbugs on top, 3-1. Goals by McKay, Litchard, and Deeb for the Bugs. Travis Bryson for Oklahoma. Face-off, tied up one there by the Bugs. They have it. Far corner. Far circle shot there by Litchard, and it got blocked off there by Chesler. Now a lofting pass stole the way. They shot all fought off there by Goich. Boy, that was a spearing shot by Speck. And I thought he found the far corner. As Goich able to get the blocker on it just in the nick of time. Boy, Oklahoma's transitional game so good. With 5:25 remaining here in the opening period. Fired toward the net. That one gets blocked. Into the far corner. Now along to the right side. The puck now lifted back out to center up off the stick of McKay. And worked right back in. Far corner. Shot gets blocked. Up ahead there to Litchard. Litchard now will go ahead and skitter it up ahead there to McKay. McKay now drop back up off the back heel of Wise. And now along the left side, that's Speck. And his pass is broken up there by D, but taken back there by Farrell. Now played to the right point. Nobody was there. And Litchard will grab it. On over to McKay. Mudbugs have numbers if they hurry. And the pass to the right side there to Deeb. Unable to be handled into the near corner now. Deeb couldn't hold the zone. And Oklahoma will be able to carry it back out. Up off the stick, left side. There by Lyons. Taken away. Here's McKay as he mails a shot on net. Fought off there by Jones. Now the left side. Up off the stick of Bryson. And now taken there by Luger. Luger to the far corner. Up to the left side. We got a whistle. This is away from the play. I think the net's off its mooring. Not sure why they whistled that down. Coach Soupy looks mystified. He didn't know why they whistled it down. Apparently that puck went out of play in the Mudbug zone, and the official never caught that. But Coach Soupy livid behind the bench, and I don't blame him. Coach Soupy's telling me that's a little late. He said something to the effect of, hey, keep your eyes out on the game. Jeez. Coach Soupy now telling his guys to stay on your toes. Oklahoma, a great transitional team. Now Murch held up a little bit. He's able to drag it back out to center. Now taken for the net. Fired toward the net. Shut up the screen. That was Jasser on a broken play. Save made there by Jones. Into the near corner. That's Jasser. He's going to go ahead and spar it in. Down low there to Earhard. Hard hit there by Earhard. They hold the zone. That's Viviano. Down low there to Jasser. And now held in there by Hutchinson. Hutchinson going to cue ball it up off the far side boards. Puck now kicked around and taken there by Ushakov. Played back out to center. And we got a penalty coming up. This one, I believe, is going against the Mudbugs. It is. It's a holding infraction. It's going against Earhard. Earhard, not the biggest fan of that call. Oklahoma's power play, 18th best in the league at just under 17%. Mudbugs PK, very good. They're 5th best in the league at just under 90%. They killed off all 6 power plays against them against Lone Star last Saturday. There's a long discussion going on now between Coach Soupy and the officials. He just wants this thing evened up a little bit. He thought he saw his guys mess with earlier in this period, and he's having a long conversation. Getting in there as the Bugs bench boss. Boy, it can be more impactful when you see a guy like Coach Soupy as hot as he is right now. Face-off tied up, and the puck is sliced up off the near side window there by Adams and all the way down. Earhard in the box for holding. Grabbing the loose change there is Adams, and Adams will smack it back out to center as it'll go all the way down. 2:45 remaining here in the opening period. $1:35 remaining on Earhard's holding infraction. Along to the left side, that's Speck. He's got it. Takes a hard hit there by Adams. And now taken there by Litcher, but he can't clear it. Held to the left side, that's Farrell. Thrown to the far circle. Waiting there is Ashton. Now the pass is errant as it goes right back out to center. Litchard tried to grab it. Litchard broke it up. Taken there by Emery. Emery outnumbered. And he threw one toward the net. It got blocked, and a smart play there by Emery. He's going to throw it all the way back to his blue line, all the way back into his own zone. Kill off some more precious time, and Murch has it. Off the far side boards, but he can't clear. Oklahoma holds the zone. Kamienski now into the near corner. Oh, boy, Coach Subi just livid at Murch right now. Those are freebies. I think that's what Coach Subi said. You wouldn't know. The Mudbugs are up 3-1 just looking at the bench boss's face for Shreveport. Now high slot, snapper, Fandon. Broken up there by Pusateri. Now to the far corner, that's Kamienski. He's got it now, far half wall. Played back up top now, Chesler. Drops it in down low, tough angle. Played back to Chesler, left point. Now to the right point, settled down. Shot toward the net, gets blocked, that's Kamienski. Now a shot blocked there by Pusateri, held in there by Chesler. Thrown across, fired toward the net on a one-timer there by Meck, but he didn't get much on it. And the puck is laced all the way down, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Back to 5-on-5. Here comes Earhard out of the box. Shot toward the net, broken up there by Burleson. To the left point, now to the right point, there to Fleet. Fleet now on to the top of the point there to Hutchinson, and he's just going to go ahead and wrangle it into that near corner. Hard check there by Boucher. Good to have Boucher back in the lineup. Boy, he missed a tough month on the IR due to a lower body injury. Suffered. He missed the last road trip. It was tough to have that really, really good spirit and great player on this team. Big hello to the Bouchers tuning tonight from Grand Ledge, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. I am unaware if they made the trip this weekend. They're good for about 4 or 5 trips a year. Still wondering about that beard on Mr. Boucher. Something is just not sitting well with me on that facial hair of his. Face off one there by the Bugs. If Miss Hayden Boucher's okay with it, then that's all that matters. Into the far corner. We know she runs a tight ship. Into the far corner now. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Puli back out to center. Puli, it's slowed down. Worked it in deep. Now played back out to center. 15 seconds. Mudbugs with a little time here if they want to take it. Wise now. Through the middle there to Adams. He'll angle it in. Maybe a chance. Farrell now will pin it up along the boards. Into the near corner. Turnaround shot there by Puli. Hit a body in front. That's a good block there by Sillar, and that'll do it for the opening period. Good opening period for Mudbugs hockey. They're up 3-1 in this one. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat for us. We get to talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Michael Hill's lovely wife, Miss Laura Hill. Miss Laura, first of all, thanks for the time. We do appreciate you joining us.
Thanks, Chet. Happy to be here.
Talk about what it's like being in Shreveport. This is now your second season with Hilly and of course, this team. And talk about what it's like, living in Shreveport. It's different for you, I'm sure.
Yes, culture shock moving here, absolutely, especially coming from Fargo. I wasn't sure what to expect. You think Shreveport, Louisiana even in general, and not the best idea of what we were coming into, but I couldn't have picked a better place. Really, the people here are incredible, and I've been a lot of places. So,
and talk about what it's like. I mean, Coach's wife. I think you first met him when he was a player, so you knew him as a hockey player. Kind of talk about where you met him and kind of how this journey has gone over a decade, I believe.
12 years, yep. Yeah. Well, we've known each other 13 years. So he played juniors in this league in Topeka with the Topeka Roadrunners, and that's where I'm from. He found me on Facebook. That was the way to meet people back then, right? Yep. Convinced me to go to a game, and it was my first hockey game ever. And it was that was it after that. 6 months later, we were married, and he had signed a D1 scholarship to go to Alaska. So got married 6 months later, moved to Alaska 3 months later, and it's been a whirlwind ever since, yeah.
And then being a coach, I mean, he's had different stops. A successful stint in Aberdeen. He was in Fargo for a little bit, then coming here. I mean, moving can't be easy, and you have also two lovely girls, too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I moved away from home for the very first time ever when I married Michael. And I didn't just move away from home. I moved to Alaska. So it was a big change. But having him, he's my best friend, having him there with me, that's all that I needed. So as long as we're together, moving is not a big deal. At this point, I could live out of a suitcase if I needed to.
And how much more have you learned from hockey? Because I've learned a bunch from Michael Hill just alone because he is so meticulously detailed and very organized, and something to that I've never seen before, and it amazes me. And he talks to me about his philosophies, which are of course different than other coaches, and it kind of makes him and Coach Soupy kind of a good mix because they can kind of mix and match their ideas. But how much of the game have you learned just from being his wife?
A ton, yeah. And you're right, he sees things that the average person, even the average coach, doesn't see, doesn't notice. And the way that he can coach players and say just little adjustments that improve their game, it's pretty phenomenal to witness that. And the way he'll talk about players in the beginning of the season, saying this is my plan with this player, this is what I want to see them do, and to see, like, he probably talks to Soupy about that kind of stuff, but for me to witness that happening throughout the season it's just awesome. It's so cool.
And there are times when I talk to Coach Hilly where he's sarcastic, smart aleck kind of personality, subtle, sometimes dry humor. I don't know if he's serious or joking. I mean, maybe now second year in, I've kind of got a glimpse of what he's all about with my relationship with him. What's he like at home? I mean, he has 2 girls. 3 girls at home, and he has to be a father and kind of maybe wear off his emotions from the game, because I know he hates losing more than he loves winning. He tells me that every day. What's he like at home?
He is very good at taking that hat off, at least after losing. If we win, I say bring that stuff home,
sure,
right?
For sure. Right. It's a party.
Yes. But no, he's the same dad jokes all day. Dry, you're right, very dry sense of humor. I stumble with him, just not really knowing if he's being serious or not at times, because that's just who he is, and he's so good at that's his sense of humor. Yeah.
And you have 2 lovely girls, Johanna and Charlotte. Yes. We've gotten to know them. They love skating. I mean, so is that just something that was easy for Dad to kind of get them into, because they're here every pregame skate?
Yes, they absolutely love skating. JoJo just started figure skating this year with Miss Gracie, and she absolutely loves it. Charlie, we just got her skating. She fell a couple of times in the beginning, and I think she was just intimidated by it, but she's cruising out there now.
And there are a few of our ice girls. I know you're at every game. Do you have a little heart attack when they're coming in there collecting those Mudbugs after a goal, or are they no concern at all?
No concern. Both of the girls were in the floor hockey net as soon as they could sit up straight. So they've had foam pucks flying at them since they were 6 months old.
And one thing I've also learned from Coach that is in connection with you is eating gluten-free, eating healthy. I have something called the Chet Yoder diet plan. It's not as structured as probably Michael Hill's or yours, but I do try to eat healthy as much as I can. And one thing Coach and I always have debates on is what foods to eat and what foods not to eat on the road, constantly every day, because he talks about the research he does. Well, I do research too. But talk about living that gluten-free style and how I mean, he's been able to impact players in eating well, because a nutritional plan is a huge part of becoming a successful athlete.
I'd argue it's the most important part of it, yeah. So I was diagnosed with celiac disease right after having JoJo, which basically means I cannot have gluten, otherwise my body will attack itself, and it's not fun, and I get very, very sick. So we've all adapted that gluten-free lifestyle, because it just takes a crumb of gluten to make me very, very ill. So yeah, we're all gluten-free. We do eat very healthy because of Michael's professional hockey career, and as a coach now, knowing that we need to be living that lifestyle and promoting that lifestyle. And honestly, you do just feel better when you're eating well.
Yes.
And as far as like what we're into right now, we're in the carnivore thing, so we like to take weeks or just a couple of days where it's just straight carnivore diet, and at least for Michael and myself, the girls, it's harder to do that. But
your husband can be mean sometimes, because he sends me these Snapchats with a great looking piece of steak with a side of steak. He does just meat on top of meat, and he doesn't trust veggies unless they're cooked a certain way. Do you do the same thing? Are you just steak on steak?
I will do steak on steak if I'm in the carnivore phase, yes, but I do enjoy having a lot of fruit as well. But yeah, he's a big steak on steak guy, and sometimes it's like 3 steaks.
And I'm like, look, Coach, sharing is caring here. He talked about his raw milk, which I'm very intrigued by. Yeah. And he has like his special connection. Does the whole family drink raw milk? Is that something you guys do?
Yeah. Do your research on it. It can be a hot topic,
We're talking to Miss Laura, Michael Hill's wife, our coach's wife, and to know is there a sense of uncertainty to where you might be next year? I mean, assuming that, Michael Hill, very deserving of a head coaching opportunity. If that's not here and that's somewhere else, is there a sense of just like stressful uncertainty being a wife? And of course you have girls who go to school, great program here, they go to Calvary, and to know what's going to happen next season, or is that in your head at all times?
After Michael lost his job in Fargo, that was a really hard year for us, and so I think in the back of my mind there's always that concern of could he ever lose his job again. I'm hopeful that won't ever be an issue here, because we we love it here. We're ready to put down roots here. I've never seen Michael as happy in his playing career or his coaching career as he is here. And I think it has everything to do with Soupy, with you, with the staff here, with Muskie, with Tommy. This is what is happening here in Shreveport and with the Mudbugs is absolutely incredible. And I think that to be here and to be comfortable and to be loved and welcomed, like that is the most amazing thing. And it's not just with the staff, it's with all of these players too. Like their parents should feel so grateful, and I hope that the players feel so grateful that their kids are here. We've been all around the U.S., and I can tell you there is no place like Shreveport.
You know, it's funny because guys can ask me about Michael Hill, and he, can be very intense, and I always tell the guys that he is intense, he is hard on you because he cares, because he wants you to be not only a better hockey player, but a better person. Is that something you see as well?
Absolutely, and that's something that goes into when it is time to pick players. It's if one guy is more skilled than the other, he's going to go with the guy that has the better character, honestly. Like, that's what's going to get you farther. You can develop a player in any way that you want to. Like, as far as skill and how they are athletically, he can change that. That's what a coach does. It's harder to change the character stuff, Well,
that's very insightful. Thank you so much. This is Michael Hill's wife, Miss Laura Hill. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope we can do this again.
Absolutely. Chet, thanks for having me.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you're prepared. That's where I come in, professional financial advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Dark Magic with Coca-Cola. We're going to give you 25 seconds. 25 for the first one to finish. All right, let's give you 20 more seconds. Let's see if we can get a winner. Oh, they're so close. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and oh, what in the buzzer? 4 to win. Make some noise for this difficult game. Ladies and gentlemen, back for second period hockey action. Your hometown Shreveport Mudbugs.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. The former captain, Hayden Nickel, is in the building. He's shaking hands and kissing babies, and he does it better than most. He's liking the side of this one as the Mudbugs are up 3-1. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates, Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs with a goal spree. Carter McKay, Brent Litchard, and Lucas Deeb all lit the lamp for the Bugs. Travis Bryson right in the middle of that got his 14th. Lucas Deeb had perhaps one of his more prettier goals as he was able to toe drag his nimble body from the far circle and get through the slot and snap home his 11th. Face-off won there by the Bugs. They have it back in their own end. Early stages of the second. Mudbugs with the all too dangerous 2-goal lead. Along to that far side, worked up ahead to the aforementioned Deeb. Deeb worked it in down low and now taken back out to center. Oklahoma on transition. Here they come in a hurry. Speck now drops it through the slot, trying to get through there. Through that seam there was Kish, and he got blown up. Right back the other way. Here comes Litchard. That's right side. He'll work it now. Left point, fired toward the net. That one just missed. That was a shot there by Adams. And now down low, behind the Warriors' net. Good handle there by McKay. Played near circle, shot there by Wise, and it got blocked off. And now played back out to center. That's Wise. Played up through the middle. Good stick there by Akimov. He'll drop it off there to Emery. Shot toward the net. Deflected on its way through. Left pad save made there by Jones. Played back out to center. Emery will drop it on back to the Bugs blue line. Up ahead to the left side. Worked back in. Fired toward the net there by Akimov. And that one deflected wide into the far corner. Held in there by Akimov. He tried to get one through to, I believe it was Earhard. And now it goes in deep behind the Warriors' cage. Right side, up off the stick, into the near corner, up off the stick of Murch. Murch has it. He's got a couple of points in this game. Behind the Bugs net. Now to the right side, hodgepodged up ahead to the left side. Onto the stick of Akimov and powered in there by Pewley. Held in there by Akimov. Over to Emery. Now held into the left point there to Murch. Murch sails one toward the net. It was sticked away there by Jones. Now along to the end boards. Grabbed there by Kish. He'll kiss it off the near side boards to Meck. Now over to Burleson. He can't bang it out. Held in there. Shot toward the net there by Earhart. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, that was a shot from the far corner. There, I believe it was Viviano who put one on. And a save made there by, or right rather, and a save made there by Jones. Played back out to center. Hutchinson gets tackled down through the middle. Fleet up ahead there to Jasser, and Jasser wants to drop it on back. Left side to Fleet. Fleet now will gallop across, gain the zone. He's just going to go ahead and level it in down low there to Earhard. Now to the right point, held in there. And a shot there by Murch gets blocked into the near corner. Go check that was Hutchinson. Now into the near corner, held in there by Earhard. Earhard now behind the Oklahoma cage. On over, Hutchinson, a blast! On a one-timer, it got blocked in front there by Wright inadvertently. Right back the other way. Shot there by Ushakov, and that one whistled wide. Taken there by Luger. He'll ladle it back into the Mudbug zone. 3.5 gone by. Here in the middle frame, the Bugs on top, 3-1. Coming right back in, here's Jasser. Falls down, he's able to spin it in down low there to Viviano. Stock is there now, spun around. Stock gets taken off the puck, and now Oklahoma's got some numbers back the other way. And now it's worked right back out and taken there by Adams. Adams gaining more and more minutes and more of a bigger role on this team. Over to Barrett, and Barrett will go ahead and steer it in behind the Warriors' net. Far corner, that's Stock battling for it. Into the near corner, Adams. Thrown now, right point shot there by Wise gets blocked. Held in there by Barrett. Top of the point, here's Wise, fired toward the net. Up off the stick inadvertently there by Sillar. And now the puck is scaled back out to center. Scully tried to grab it. All right, into the Warrior zone. Broken up there by Bear. Bear gets held up a little bit. Centering feed. Turnaround. Back up top there to Murch. And now worked in down low. That's Murch. Behind the Oklahoma net. Almost 5 minutes gone by here in the second. Puck layered up ahead. Unable to grab it there was Sillard. He had a 2-on-1 back the other way if they were able to grab it. Well, I see the Howland Bees. They're in the building. And they have a sick son right now who is out of commission, at least as far as tonight. He was sick, had a little upper body discomfort. And we got a break in the action. Wow, Oklahoma calls a timeout. 3-1 lead for Bugs hockey. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond and Hurst Coliseum. They got Walker Hayes on the loudspeaker, so you know things are going well for the Bugs right now. They're up 3-1. Face-off tied up. Caught some wind that Walker Hayes was going to be in the area in February. Might be a good show to go to. Behind the Oklahoma net, Mudbugs trying to battle for it. Held in there by Litchard. Litchard now down low there to Deeb. Deeb fires. Save made. Rebound chance. What a right pad save made there by Jones. Oh, he robbed Litchard at the doorstep. Jones keeping his team in this one. As Deeb and Litchard came out of a Jiffy Pop bag right toward the net. And now a 2-on-1 on a broken play. Oh, boy. That was Speck trying to feed Kamienski. It got broken up. 6 minutes gone by here in the second. Bugs on top, 3-1. Chesler, far circle shot blocked in front. Eating that one up there is McKay. Now down low, hard check, battling for it. Now McKay. Hutchinson in there. Left side, that's dragged out there by Deeb. And he'll go ahead and just soccer it into the far corner. Deeb playing in front of his girlfriend, Miss Maria, making the trip this evening. Have not seen that lovely young lady yet. Big hell of the Masters, and of course the Deeb family tuned in back at home. They don't miss any any games, and I heard the Master families are big fans of the Mudbugs broadcaster. I don't know why. I need their heads examined, but we appreciate it nonetheless. Here's Meck. Flipped up ahead, back out to center. Mecca has it. And now taken back out to center. Burleson will go ahead and spar it into that far corner. Behind the Bugs net. No! And a centering fee got eaten up. Right back out to center. Left side, turnaround, that's Meck. And he'll go ahead and jar it back into the Bug zone. 12:35 and counting here in the second. The Bugs on top by a pair. left side. That's Akimov going through the middle. It got blown up. Now Ashton lost his stick. Worked right back in there by Akimov as he got tied up with Luger. And it got a little feisty. Now down low behind the Oklahoma net. Battling for it there is Jasser. Worked back to the right point. Settled down there by Pusateri. Left point. Oh, a shot there by Merch. Deflected and they score! I believe there was a stick in front. And I believe it's Mason Wright who gets his first NHL goal. And his first point as a Mudbug. Ha ha! That's got to feel good for Wright. Merch set it up. What a nice night for him. He's got his third assist of the evening. Mason Wright, who was playing NA3 hockey after getting sent down after the showcase, got the call up, and he makes the most of it tonight with his first point as a Mudbug. The lead is 3. Bugs 4, Warriors 1. Mason Wright with his first as a Mudbug, his fourth in the Merch. What a night for him, 3 points. And the Mudbugs are in full control. This one. Leads at home. Everything's been kind of a grind. Face-off tied up. One there by Oklahoma. They're going to keep coming. Backhander toward the net there from Ushakov. That one got blocked in front. Now right back to the right side. The puck now just squibbed into the near corner. Mudbugs, who are undermanned tonight, are on top of this one by 3. Far circle shot, blocked in front. That was a shot there by Chesler, who came out of nowhere. Oklahoma, they can score goals. Shot toward the net, stick save made there by Goich. Into the near corner it goes. Now to the right point, settled down. Chesler, sticked away there by Goich. Into the far corner it goes. Fighting for it now, Chesler, right point, waits, Chesler, dropped off top of the far circle, tip, score. That was right in front there by Meck, and Oklahoma's not going to go away. The Mudbugs 4, the Warriors 2. Well, that wasn't much time after Wright scored. And Oklahoma keeps responding. And that is Caden Meck's goal. He got the tip in front. Not much Goich can do there. Worked right back in. Here comes Oklahoma. Into the far corner now. Carried back out. There by Hutchinson. Or check that, Adams. Mudbugs come in onside. Into the far corner there to Jasser. Jasser fights for it, now taken out there by Farrell. Worked out now behind the Oklahoma net. Into the near corner, spun around, that's Jasser. Jasser now just dipsy it down low there to right, and now taken back out to center. It's a good clear there by Yates as he's able to yank it all the way down for icing on Oklahoma, rather. Meck from Gagnon and Henry at 9:07. And we got a 2-goal lead again. Face off to the left of Jones. Shot got blocked there by Hutchinson. And now it cue balls all the way back into the Mudbug zone. Worked up ahead there to Litchard. He's outnumbered, so he's going to just take it. And now he'll pirouette back across. Fired there by Fleet. And a save made there by Jones. Into the near corner. There was a hard hit there by Fleet. Now pinned up to the right of Jones. Worked off the walls there by Deeb. Down into the slot. Good move there by Litchard, but taken away. And now Oklahoma comes right back the other way. Here comes Meck. He's got the latest goal in this game. Meck thrown across. Fired. Blocked in front there by Fleet. Good hard check there by Fleet as he roughs up Kish. 9 minutes to go here in the second. Play to the left point, now to the right point, over to Luger. Luger a shot, stick save made there by Goich. He keeps play going as he shovels it into the near corner. Now carried back out there to Litchard through the middle, and he'll go ahead and just pop it in to the Warrior zone. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. Up off the stick of Meck. And now taken back in, here's Pusateri. He'll flag it down. Up off the stick now and taken back out to center. There by Stock. And now coming in there was Barrett looking for a chance. And now right back the other way. Good stick there by Murch. Back out to center and worked right back into the Mudbug zone. Seth Murch with 3 assists tonight has the puck. To the right side, mishandled there by Barrett. And worked back in, intercepted there. Good stick there by Wright. Spun around, Barrett. Up off the near side boards. Trying to grab it there is Viviano. On to the stick of Stock. And in deep it goes in the Warrior zone. Now to the left side, taken there by Adams. He'll drop it off the wide stretch pass through the seam. Here's Pewley, snapper, and he scores! And here we go. The Joker strikes for a big one as Wise makes the home run pass, and Pewley strikes for his 8th of the year. Mudbugs 5, the Warriors 2. And how satisfying that must be for Pewley. He's come up close. And he's able to deliver in that sequence. Free Route 44s for everyone. for Pewley, goal number 8 on the year. And Wise made it all possible with the home run pass. Wise is 8th assist of the season. Mudbugs back to a 3-goal lead. Oklahoma going to keep coming. Worked right back in is Jasser. Into the far corner. Mudbugs in the driver's seat. Now played back there to Hutchinson. Snapper blocked in front. Now Deeb played back to Earhard. Earhard now will squibble it in down low. Shot toward the net. Oh, what a save made there by Jones. That was Deeb in front looking for another. Here's Hutchinson. Hammers one toward the net. It went wide of Jones. 6.5 to go here in the second. Mudbugs 5. After the Joker, Aiden Pewley strikes for his 8th. Into the left side. That's Deeb. He'll spiral it in down low. Into the near corner. Shot toward the net, blocked in front. Now in front. Out of the net, there goes Goich. And he's able to shovel out of trouble. Now he shot toward the net. Oh, fought off there by Goich. That was Kamienski making something out of nothing. All right, back out to center. Whoa, slowed down there. Oklahoma wanted a call. They didn't get one. As down went Sillar. Now into the near side. Into the near corner. Now into the middle. Into the far corner. That's Viviano. Taken back out Oklahoma. That's Speck. Intercepted. No. Trying to grab it there was McKay. And Oklahoma comes in off sides. Well, with some time, I want to give a big, big special hello to the captain's grandparents, Pam and Rich Vargo and Aunt Kim Schweebs. A big hello. They are watching from Michigan. I'm suspecting they're in Michigan. But a big, big hello to those fine folks. They never miss a game, and why not? Brenton Litchard's been on a tear. Just scored his 9th of the year. He's one of the hottest Mudbugs on this team. And he's probably the one guy who gives me the most grief whenever I walk in to the locker room on the team. But that's just because we've known each other for 3 years, going on 30 years. And once again, a big hello to Miss Pam and Rich Vargo and Aunt Kim for all tuning in to tonight's game. We hope they're doing well up north. And we're so glad to have you with us for tonight's game. Sure, watching Brent Litchard hammer home his 9th and seeing his team up 5-2 is got to be lots of fun. Now I know who keeps me on my toes if I make a remark about Brent Litchard, because Litchard usually confronts me about some of the off-the-wall comments I might make about number 14. We usually have a few words and a few jabs at each other. And get a little more heated at times, and then we hug it out at the end. Worked in deep. Oklahoma continues to work. Now swatted in down low. The thing about Brent Litchard is shot toward the net. Stick save made there by Goich. Is he's got sisters at home because he's always ready. He's always got his guard on him from whatever's going to be said toward his direction. He usually knows when you got sisters at home. Loose puck. Mudbugs trying to grab it. And that's Jasser who will carry it back out. Now Earhard to the right side. Up ahead. Here's Jasser coming in. Shot toward the net. Save made. Now pushing and shoving after the whistle. There was an offsides. And now Jasser getting feisty. He's right in the fray there with Farrell. In there is Ashton. Oklahoma did not appreciate Jasser coming in hot after the whistle. We could have some penalties coming up in this one. Farrell's going in. I think they're going to get Jasser as well. And I think it's just going to be even up. I think we're going to get 4-on-4 hockey. 3:18 to go in the middle frame. The Mudbugs 5, the Warriors 2. These two teams haven't liked one another since really the South Division Finals a couple of years ago. Just ask Brent Litchard about that series. Shot toward the net there by the aforementioned Litchard. Smothered up there by Jones. And it's really lingered over the last couple of years. We get 4-on-4 hockey. There isn't much wrong that Brent Litchard is doing right now. Of course, had that big game in El Paso. I know that his parents, along with his newest girlfriend, are in the building. I didn't say newest girlfriend as if he had 1,000 girlfriends or anything. Deep coming in, drills one toward the net. I'm going to stop there. Jones makes the save. All I know is that they met last summer, and he said that he's excited to have her here, and, well, that's very nice. Worked in deep. Here's Speck into the near corner. Spun around, and he blows a tire. Here's Deep through the left side. And he tried to find Litchard's stick, but it got blocked. And now right back in. Here's Bryson. He's got a goal for Oklahoma. Down to a minute remaining of 4-on-4 hockey. And now worked out free with 2 minutes to go here in the third by Pewley. And to the far corner trying to find McKay. Now down low. And now right back in. Here we go. Into the Mudbug zone. Shot fought off there by Goich. On a shot there by Lyons at the left point. Now tough angle. Here's Burleson down low for Oklahoma. Now Ashton over to Bryson. Bryson kicks it around. Now down low. Oklahoma trying to get one late here in the second. Fought off and taken there by Fleet. Far side there to McKay. McKay gets hit hard. He goes down. Right back in. Oklahoma continues to work. Back to 5-on-5. Shot toward the net. Save made there by Goich as Luger threw a launcher toward the net from the right wing circle. 1:13 to go here in the second. A 5-2 Mudbugs advantage. Face off to the left of Goich. Face off tied up and won there by the Bugs. They have it. Far side, that's Wise. Up ahead there to Jasser. He gains his own right side. Jasser coming in hot. And the puck is punched out of trouble. Good job there defensively by Quiche. Down to a minute remaining here in the second. Mudbugs got to be ready. Oklahoma keeps coming. Right side. That's Wise. He'll whack it in. Down in deep. A goaltending change. Jones is out of the game. Check that. It is Stusky in net. Did not catch that originally. Now down low behind Stusky's net. And now carried back out there by Kish to the right side there to Meck. And Meck will grab it and he'll just gun it into the Mudbug zone. Worked back out to center. Hard hit. Right. Throws a sidewinder toward the net. Glove down there by Stusky, pushing and shoving after the whistle with 11 and a half seconds remaining here in the second. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Down Home Meats Sausage, featured in the Food Network's Barbecue of America, highlighting the Houston Livestock and Rodeo Show World Championship Cook-Offs, known as the top-selling sausage item in all your favorite grocery stores. They're located in the Stonewall, Louisiana area, and they are a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs Hockey brought to you by Logan's Roadhouse. You know those rolls, they're quite good. They're dangerously good. They're a proud core partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Played off the far side boards. Uh-oh, a 2-on-1. At the buzzer, fired, scores! It's going to count. That's Kamienski, and Oklahoma continues to stay in this game. Kamienski with 2.5 seconds left on a busted play, and we got a 2-goal game again. One of the leaders on this Warriors team continues to come up big. Well, the Mudbugs got to be ready. That goal comes at 19:57, and that'll do it for the second. But Oklahoma very much in this game. It's the Bugs 5, the Warriors 3. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private for a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show, joined by one of my favorites, the legendary Mudbugs equipment manager, back where he belongs in the Mudbug Nation. That's one Billy Welker. Billy T. Welker joining us. Billy T., so much appreciation for your time. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. I was doing a lot back there with the glove dryer, so I took a time to have a good chat with you this morning, and I'm just so happy to be on your show.
Talk about what it's like coming back here. What was your first, thoughts, feelings, just coming back into Shreveport?
Oh, it's great. Like, it couldn't be any better, let me tell you. All the memories that come flying through, the championship teams back in the Central League and the WPHL days. And, here we are in Odessa, which I spent a lot of time in back in the day. So, yeah, it's a lot of good memories. Glad to be back with Scott Musket, Soupy Campbell, and Tommy Scott and everybody. And I'm just so grateful that they asked me back.
So many stops along the way for you. How many games? I know you've been through many hockey games. How many-ish is this for you?
2,500?
Just 2,500, nothing.
Yeah, until last year, I had a streak going. I didn't miss a game, but I got sick in Evansville and had to miss 2 games with the flu.
Wow, that's like one of those.
So mad. I was so disappointed, but it had to happen. It was like Kel Ripken streak,
Yeah.
Iron Man. It had to end.
But to bring you back here, must have taken a couple of phone calls from Scott Musket. I know that you were trying to come back to be in years past. What was the selling point to come back this time around?
It was Scott Musket's free food.
What's your favorite?
He makes a pretty mean spaghetti. Yeah, pretty good stuff, and Tommy Scott's a pretty good cook. The dogs.
Yeah.
In the rink, I love that. It's like dog therapy when you need it.
Yeah.
The selling point, though, was just coming back basically home to Shreveport to work again alongside those guys and wear the logo. And that was the biggest thing. And just knowing that Muskie and Soupy, we all get along so well and we know each other. You can't go wrong with that.
And what's it like? You got old Dunkaroo with you on this road trip. You have, of course, your wife, Miss Tanya, and Miss Annie back at home. That's in Huntsville, so you got to do the long distance thing. I'm sure that's something that you guys have maybe dabbled with before, but you got Dunkaroo with you on this road trip. You're working him pretty good in that laundry room. And talk about that experience of having him here with you.
Well, it's always nice when he can come on the trips, and I can scream and yell at him and make him do all the work.
And give you a little break.
And give me a little break. No, it's really great, and it's neat to see how, like yesterday when we were at dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, and he stood up and talked to the guys, and I just felt real proud of the dad because of how grown up he sounded and acted. And, if I might be a dad that gloats a little bit, he's on a dean's list this semester at school. So that makes me and his mom and his sister very proud.
One thing I have to ask as we're talking to Mudbugs equipment manager Billy Welker is, how did you get into this profession? It's some people have interesting stories of how they kind of backslided into it. They never really aspired to become it. How did you originally get into this position? Because it's a grueling one.
Grandfather, Ken Elliott, owned the team in Fort Wayne, the Fort Wayne Comets of the IHL, ECHL now. Hung around the rink kid. Used to go down and bother the trainers and be a pain in their side. and they would pay me to pick up dirty underwear and empty dirty trash cans, and then it just escalated from there. And then I did it a lot in school, like student manager kind of work. And then I got back into hockey again and was able to get with the Fort Wayne Comets for a couple years, and then it took off from there. And learned how to sharpen skates. And I mean, I've always wanted to do it. It's not like I went, I gotta, it's something that I wanted to do from day one. I can't really explain it. Winning. But no, winning is the most important thing, which if you do a good job, have a nice locker room, make sure that everything's as good as you can have it for the guys, get the skates sharpened right, pay attention to details. The little, like I tell everybody that helps me, the little details make a difference every day. And you might not think these guys notice, but they do.
What's your most difficult part of the job?
The travel's getting hard on me, getting old, but I still love it. The difficult part is trying to handle losses and stuff like that, and it's difficult to see when guys get let go, you can get cut, and stuff like that. But there's really no difficult. I love doing all the work. I guess if I was going to say one thing, it's like I'm over emptying trash. I did that enough years, emptying trash and vacuuming. That's up to the young guys now.
Now to put you on the spot, your favorite player on this year's team to take care of?
Foster
Really?
Nickel.
One of our leaders.
I didn't even break stride there, did I? No, I love that kid. He's great. Professional all the way.
And now to put you more on the spot,
Deeb. And I say that with a smile on my face because he's a good guy, but yeah, he's kind of snotty sometimes, but I love him and we kind of go back and forth, but they're all pretty good. I mean they're all really nice guys and they've treated me really well with a lot of respect so far.
Has Coach Soupy changed one bit from being a coach opposed to as a player? You've known him in all those phases.
Yeah, he's gotten a little heavier.
We all have.
Yeah. Gotten a little balder.
Yeah.
No, maybe a little more serious, but not really. He's still the same old funny guy that everybody knows and loves. And it's just amazing wherever we go, everybody wants to see Soupy.
When you talk about working for the Mudbugs as long as you have, you worked at Brookshire's and you know Hirsch. Which is the better barn?
Oh, the CenturyTel Center. That's what, okay.
CenturyTel, Brookshire's,
Yeah.
Arena. They have like a million different names now.
So, well, the Brookshire's Arena was very nice and modern at the time, but obviously the George is the place. The atmosphere is second to none, and if you date back to one time when we on a Champ 2000, something like that, Soupy was playing and all those guys, that was like the greatest moment of all time.
Working with pros opposed to working with young men, do you notice a big difference?
Sometimes the pros are easier to get them to do stuff because they've done it. Like hang your stuff a certain way, and these other guys are coming from AAA and all this stuff, and they've never really had staff. Yeah. They just have mom and dad and drop them off, and they play hockey, and they don't know how to hang their equipment up. And so I'm teaching these guys how to do all that stuff. It's painstaking, but it's getting there.
I asked you about long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Your wife and of course your daughter Annie. Tanya and Annie. Yeah. They're away. Is that tough? Because I know it is kind of part of the job, but it also can be a challenge.
It's also when she says in July, "Is there a road trip you can go to or something?"
Right.
That means she's sick of me. No, it's tough on her because of driving to get everybody to come to see me. 7 hours, 9 hours. But they did it the first year we moved out of Shreveport the first time, and they did it last year at Evansville. Evansville was only 4.5, so it was a little bit. But it is it's tough that they're coming for Christmas, and then of course we get right on a bus the day after Christmas, and we're in Corpus, right? So it's a long haul. It's tough on Tanya, yeah.
People always ask me about Dominic Procopio, one of the longtime Mudbug captains, of course, helped the Mudbugs win a championship. You knew him in his Huntsville days. You were at his wedding. Talk about how you would describe Dom as a player and as an individual, because you've been around him quite a bit.
Just one of the most nicest individuals, first-class guys I've ever met in my life on a hockey team, and just work hard and do whatever it takes. Well, everywhere he goes, he's a captain, right? I mean, as soon as Huntsville didn't have a captain anymore, he was on their mind right away. I mean, I knew that because they told me he was the next captain. They knew halfway through the next year that he was going to be their next captain. So you can't say anything more than that. I mean, just unbelievable on the ice. Stay-at-home defenseman that will fight and stick up for his team. He doesn't have to fight, but when he fights, he usually wins.
People always ask me, you've been doing this for so long. How many more years do you have left in the tank, you think?
Until I can't get out of bed. I don't know. I don't know. I got this sore knees and arthritis crap, and as long as I can make it every day, I'll be here. I mean, maybe another 2 or 3. As long as Scott Musk will have me here and Tommy Scott, I'll be here.
Well, that's awesome. That's Billy Welker, our beloved Mudbugs equipment manager. Thank you so much for the time, and hope we can do this again.
Yes, sir. I look forward to it, and let's get a good one tonight.
There you go. And that'll do it for the conversation with Billy Welker. We'll have more with these after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hurst Coliseum. The Mudbugs 5, the Warriors 3. Third period coming up, and it's brought to you by Center Point Energy. You know what's below. Call 811 to locate buried utilities at least 2 days before digging into any project. Mudbugs in a shootout with Oklahoma this evening, but they've looked good with how undermanned they are this evening. Shots tied 18 apiece. McKay, Litchard, Deeb, Wright, and Pewley have all lit the lamp for the Bugs. It has been Bryson, Meck, and Kamienski for the Warriors. Mudbugs skate from left to right. Face off one there by Oklahoma. And worked out and taken away there by Deeb. Trying to get one on net, it got blocked. Now played up off the near side boards, back out to center. Here's Kamienski, had the latest goal for Oklahoma. Shot toward the net, fought off there by Goich. Boy, it went off the mask. That was a tricky one for Goich, and he kept it out. And now the puck is played back out of play. Face off. Will come right back into the Mudbug zone. The Coca-Cola Polar Bear making lots of friends on this Coca-Cola themed weekend. Face off to the left of Goich. One there by Oklahoma. They'll swindle it in down low. Farrell a shot. Smothered up there by Goich. "42 seconds gone by here in the Center Point Energy third period. Face-off tied up, one there by Oklahoma. They have it. Left point, shot there by Farrell, and it's right in the breadbasket of Goich. And we'll do it again. Mudbugs Hockey tonight brought to you by Porter's, delivering the difference for Mudbugs Hockey. Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, providing floor mats, uniforms, and facility services for your business. Face-off tied up, one there by the Bugs. Good job there by Litchard yet again. Boy, Litchard has been terrific, and they're going to need every bit of that play in the second half of this season from their leader. Litchard up ahead there to D, back to Litchard. Litchard coming in now. Dropped off there to McKay, near half wall, shot in and in between the sticks of Litchard. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Played back out to center. Now played off the near side boards. McKay tries to grab it. And now taken there by Litchard, right side. Litchard just going to go ahead and softly love tap it in to the Warrior zone. Held in there by Pewley. Pewley's pass got blocked off of Ushakov, back out to center. Play to the right side, up ahead there to Pewley. And Pewley will go ahead and scoot it in behind the Warriors' net. Played up off the far side boards. Right back out to center. Here comes Oklahoma. They keep working. Down low. Into the far corner. Hard hit was Yates. Now bumped right back out to center. Now through the middle. Left side, that's Petrus. Taken away there by Wright. Wright, who had his first goal as a Bug and his second game played as a Bug, works it in. The thick body from Illinois, battling for it. And now into the near corner. The puck golfed back out to center. Knocked down there by Yates, but taken there by Adams. Behind his own net, he'll go to the far side. That's Adams trying to work it through. He does. He's able to nudge it down low, trying to find Earhard, but it's taken away there by Oklahoma. To the left side, worked in deep, into the near corner. Fighting for it there is Sillar. He gets kind of wrestled down there by Adams. Now Wise pushes for the puck along the end boards. And now to the right side, that's Earhard. Oh, no, errant pass. Wise couldn't grab it. Held in there by Sillar. Sillar now along that far half wall, and it's one out free. The Bugs have it. The pass too far, and now grabbed there by Earhard, but he comes in offsides. If you want to save on Mudbugs Hockey home tickets, go out to your nearest Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy location. Get the best tickets for every home game this season at your local Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy location. Face-off one there by the Bugs. The puck gassed on net from just ahead of the blue line. There by Murch is smothered up there by Stusky. Jones started the game. Stusky relieved him in the second. Litchard to take the draw, left wing circle. Sliced at up off the far side window. Puck rolled around into the left side, taken there by Chesler. Now up off the stick to the left side, off the stick of Kamienski. Now taken there by Pusateri. Pusateri, oh, and he tried to pelt it back. And now work, now high slot, fired toward the net there by Bryson, and it got the glass. Right back out to center. Here comes Deeb. He'll go ahead and shake it in. And now to the right point. McKay tried to get one in deep. Now Kamienski glides it back in. Bryson on a broken play. Coming in deep behind the Mudbugs net. They work it around the wagon. Shot from the far circle gets blocked in front. Turnaround shot there by Kamienski, and he missed that by an inch. Oklahoma continues to come at the Bugs. They're down by a pair. Here's Farrell up off the stick of Bryson. Worked in deep, slowed down there by Goich. Now Emery. Far side, spun around. There is Akimov, and Hutchinson will flag it on down. Taken away. Shot from the near corner there by DeRosa. Fought off there by Goich. Goich getting peppered a bit. And now Pewley juggled that biscuit around, got it in deep to the Warrior zone, but stolen away there by Farrell. Cross-ice pass up off the stick of DeRosa. And now tied up along the near half boards. Wise, far side, up off the near side there of Pewley, taken away there by Ushakov. Now Wise to Pewley. He'll go ahead and flutter it back out to center. Ashton, cross-ice feed, taken there by Ushakov. He'll work it around the far corner. Ushakov carrying it in down low. Shot toward the net, hit the pad. Another shot there by Lyons, and he missed the mark. Oklahoma continues to work. Luger couldn't hold the zone. As the puck now is pumped back into the Oklahoma zone. There by Pusateri. Worked back out to center. Oklahoma's got it. They'll carry it off the far side boards. And now work the wheels over to Lyons. He had to duck into the far corner. Spun around. Pusateri will settle things down and drop it on back to Murch. Now far side. The puck now spoon-fed into the near corner there by Earhart as it comes off for a line change. 13:40 to go here in the third. Mudbugs up by a pair. On to the right side there to Farrell. He'll lay it back into the Mudbug zone. Murch has it. Murch, that far corner, right back out to center. Puck dumped in, and boy, trying to brace himself for a big hit there was Jacob Stock, the new Mudbug for the weekend. Now drop back, far corner. Up ahead, Oklahoma, right side. Swindled in down low there by Henry. Henry, a D-man normally, a forward tonight. Oklahoma a little bit short-handed. Right back in here, Stock, and he jolts one toward the net. It deflects out of play for a break in the action. Face-off will stay in deep in the Oklahoma zone. 5-3 lead for Bugs hockey. Hutchinson left point there to Fleet does a little dance move to get around the stick of Speck. Now Speck able to get a piece of it and work it back out to center. Now Fleet will grab the loose change, take his time. As the puck now is speared back in there by McKay. Loose puck taken there by McKay. Into that near half wall. Now Speck through the middle. He's just going to go ahead and ram it back in. Now along the end boards. Played up off the stick of Litchard. Now far side. Here's Wise. Carries it in carefully. The left point, he gets ransacked. And the puck is rammed into the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Adams. Adams, far side there to Pewley. He'll go ahead and spin that baby into the Warrior zone. 11 and a half remaining in the third. There's still time in this game. The next goal is going to be a big one. Here's Pewley. He gets spun around. And now Farrell around the left side. Will forward it up ahead, and Meck will go ahead and knock it in down low. But we got a whistle. Looks like an icing on the Warriors. Boy, after all is said and done, a good-looking crowd here at George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Face off to the right of Jones. And we got a penalty coming up. This one, I believe, is going against the Warriors. A break in the action. Mudbugs on their first power play of the game. They're up 5-3 with 11:09 to go in the third. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team, and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. 5-3 lead for Bugs hockey. They're on the power play for the first time this evening. Scott Powerline brings you this power play. Mudbugs trot out the fourth best power play in the league, just over 23%. The PK for Oklahoma is ranked league at just under 75%. That's not very good. Mudbugs with a chance to take advantage. Here's Litchard on a busted play. Litchard waits. Karams toward the net. Oh boy, and Deeb came in hard, and he ran right in now. Back to Deeb. Down low, deep Waits fires one. Save made there by Stusky. He got a piece of it point blank on Deeb. Down to $1.08 remaining on Farrell's infraction. And now Speck's got it. Farrell in for cross-checking, and Speck will fire it all the way down. Midway point of the third. Mudbugs up by a couple, 5-3. Now broken up into the near corner. Tied up near half wall. Murch to Pewley. Left point to Fleet. Down low, now back up top to Pewley. Waits, fires one toward the net, blocked in front. Near half wall, and now taken away up ahead. Oh, they were trying to find Speck. And they'll dump it all the way down nonetheless. Down to 20 seconds remaining on the Bugs' first power play of the night. Pewley, drop it off to Pewley now into the right side. Gets slowed down there by Ushakov. Into the near half wall. Worked out free. We're back to 5-on-5. Pewley back up top to Fleet. Fleet across. Litchard fires one, blocked in front. And now into the far corner. Less than 9 to go in the third. But compared to the first two periods of this game, this one's been quite tame. No scoring yet. And Oklahoma knows they have got to get the next goal if they're going to make this one interesting. Mudbugs want to put this game away, though. All right, back in. Here's Pewley. And he'll go ahead and grab it and push it back into the Oklahoma zone. Into the far corner. Jasser gets spun around. Earhart in there to help. Trying to work it off the walls. Jasser's in there. Earhart's in there. Now digging away at it, there is Ushakov. And good dig out there by Earhart, but Speck cut that lane off. And now up off the stick, and oh boy, Wisner was looking for a call. He's not going to get anything right now. Here's Adams along the left side, and he comes in offsides. I don't think neither coach is happy with the officials right now. Like I say, it's a tough job. They don't get a shift off. They got to keep going. Face off far Oklahoma blue line. Face off one there by Shreveport. Deeb goes ahead and forwards it into the Oklahoma zone. Played off the far side into the far corner. Hutchinson tries to grab it. Worked out in front, and Litchard's got it. Litchard now left side through the middle. That's Deeb. He carries it deep through the seam. He got slowed down. Now a centering feed swallowed up there by Stusky. And he will hold on to it. 7:28 remaining here in the Center Point Energy third period. Be sure to stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Played off the near side window, back out to center, DeRosa. Oklahoma going to keep coming, and you know they can score goals in bunches. Looks like I can see another former Mudbug in the bill. Looks like Braden Cook, and he looks good. He's kind of hiding out over there. Now behind the Oklahoma net. Now along to the left side, up off the stick of DeRosa. Through the middle. Oh, boy, Pewley took a high stick. Looked like a penalty's coming up. 6:45 to go here in the third. Mudbugs on their second power play of the night. High sticking on Luger. This power play brought to you by Scott Powerline. Face-off tied up and won there by the Bugs. Near half wall, Fleet to the near corner, waiting. That's Deeb. He works it around the clock. Play to the left point there to Murch. Now to the right point there to Fleet. They crisscross. Now far half wall mishandled there by Deeb. Played back out to center. It's a big spot. Oh, wow, it's a double minor too. There was blood on Pewley. And he is going to get treated on that Mudbugs bench by Amy Baker, the longtime Mudbugs athletic trainer. So a big chance for the Bugs to put this game away. And Murch comes in offsides with 3:19 remaining on the double minor. That penalty comes at 13:15 on Burleson. That was a tough time for the Warriors to take that penalty. Great time for the Bugs. In deep in the Mudbug zone, right side. That's Hutchinson. Oh, took an awkward bounce. Taken there by Speck, and he'll fire one on net. Sticked away there by Goich. Down to 2:55 remaining on this Scott Powerline power play. Right side, here's Wise. Gains the zone. Wise drop back, Emery a shot, and a kick save made there by Stusky, and it'll deflect out of play. Face-off tied up. One there by the Bugs. Right wing circle. Fleet. And it is taken away there by Ushakov. Mudbugs got to watch out. And here comes Yates. Backhander save made there by Goich. He gets bulldozed over into his own net. That was obviously accidental as Goich goes down. .5:15 to go in the third. .231 remaining on the Scott Powerline power play. Mudbugs 5. The Warriors 3, fired toward the net. Glove save made there by Goich. He wants to hold on to it again. Face off to the left of Goich. Face off one there by the Warriors. Fired toward the net, blocked in front. Now Mudbugs back, still on the power play, and they want to get things sorted out here. Probably work a little clock too. Hutchinson, left side. Hutchinson throws a bolt toward the net. Glove down there by Jones, and the Mudbugs hold the zone. Good job there by Wise. Wise has it. Wise, top of the point. Over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, near circle, fired toward the net there by Pewley. Got blocked, and now there's no stick on Chesler. Whoa, getting roughed up there was Pewley. Top of the far circle. Hutchinson over to Pewley. No stick on the Oklahoma blue line, and they're able to clear it. That's a good job there by Kamienski. Down to $1:35 remaining on the Scott Powerline double minor. Well, you'd have to feel if Oklahoma kills this off, they're going to have to get Stusky out of the net real quick. No, played around the far side off the stick of Murch. Hard check there by Litchard, and Nate Wisner beside himself behind the Oklahoma bench. Now a penalty is going to go on Oklahoma. And now extra attacker time. And now they're going to take their time. Oklahoma's got to go after the puck. Boy, if Fleet now gets knocked down, and I think the Mudbugs want to take this one back and work some more clock. I don't know why Deeb's going forward. Oh, why did Deeb give it away? Oh, boy. I don't think that's what Coach Soupy wanted. They want him to go back. They had the delayed extra attacker time. Don't give him the rope there. I don't think Deeb might have missed that right there on what was going on. Now the Mudbugs are on a two-man advantage. Oh, boy, I thought that was a mistake by Deeb. He could have gone all the way back. And it looks like Coach Soupy wants a timeout, and I don't blame him. And try to put this game away. 5-3 lead for Bugs Hockey with 3:28 to go in the third. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. 219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I got a little hard there on Lucas Deeb. There are two ways of looking at it. You can kill off some more time and let them touch the puck, or you can get on a 5-on-3 power play for a lengthy amount of time. So there's pros and cons to what Lucas Deeb did there. I just didn't feel the need for it, but then again, I'm up here, he's down there, he's playing the game. That's a lot harder than what I'm doing up here. Nonetheless, Mudbugs have a two-man power play for 44 seconds with 3:28 to go here in the Center Point Energy third period. Face-off one there by the Bucks. Fire toward the net, save made, rebound chance. Shoveled out of trouble into the far corner. Now top of the far circle. One of the penalties about to come to an end. Murch to Deeb. Deeb waits. Dropped off. Murch fired toward the net. Glove save and a beauty there by Stusky with 22 seconds remaining on this Scott Powerline power play on the double minor. Face off to the right of Stusky. Face off tied up. One there by the Bugs. Played out free through the slot. Deep snaps one and he shot it. Just one rebound. Score! It's Litchard! And it's the captain's second of the game. Mudbugs 6. The Warriors 3. That's Litchard's 10th of the year. And his second of the night. Litchard's 10th might be the icing on the cake in this one. Mudbugs have a 3-goal lead yet again. Mudbugs still on the power play for $1.31. Boy, what a great showing for Mudbugs hockey. They were undermanned this evening. Fleet will get the only helper on Litchard's 10th of the year. Now right point shot there by Hutchinson. That one whistled wide and high. 2.5 to go here in the third. Down low to Wise. Back up top to Hutchinson. Near circle, Pewley. Shot toward the net. Rebound. Oh, boy, what a split save made there by Stusky, and he will hold on to it. .256 remaining here in the third. The Bugs have never trailed in this game. They have been in control from the get-go. Oklahoma kept fighting, but the Bugs always had a 2-goal lead, and they have a 3-goal lead for the third time this evening. As Jones makes the save on a shot from the point from Fleet. Face-off taken there by Oklahoma. And that's Yates, who will spike it in down low into the Bug zone. We're going to get back to 5-on-5 in 30 seconds. Burleson still in the box. Now top far corner, that's Deeb. Need down there by Mertz to hold the zone. Nice night for him. To the left point there to Fleet. Fleet waits. Now to the near half wall. Deeb waits. Deeb near corner, spun around, played back to the right point. Now top of the near circle, fired there by Deeb, and it got the glass. Into the left point now, penalty over. Oklahoma comes out of the box, that's Burleson. In the left side, back to 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see what Nate Weiser wants to do. His team's down by 3. I don't think he's going to try anything as Litchard's carrying it back out. And he'll just softly lay it into that far corner. Mudbugs looking for more. Top of the left point now. Wise, a ripper from the right point, and it's sticked away there by Stusky. Face off to the left of Stusky. Mudbugs 6. The Warriors 3. Less than a minute to go now. Shot toward the net. They score! That's Salvatore Viviano in his first game as a Mudbug. He's got a goal to join in on the fun. Mudbugs 7, the Warriors 3. How about that? That goal comes at 19:03. It's the new kid, Salvatore Viviano. And the emotion from Viviano was something else. Ryan Barrett with the helper. And the Mudbugs continue to pour it on. This will be the third game this season they have scored 7 times in a game. Right. We'll go ahead and sky it into the far corner. 8 seconds to go. What a showing for Mudbugs hockey. Played around into the near corner, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Final score, the Mudbugs 7, the Warriors 3. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey Mudbugs fans, listen up. Just like you wouldn't take a slap shot without practice, you shouldn't face your financial future unprepared. That's where I come in. My name is Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and I'd like to be your family's trusted financial and accounting advisor. I have been serving the Shreveport-Bossier area for over 20 years. I understand that finances are a team sport, so whether you're cheering on your kids or getting ready for retirement yourself, Generational Financial Advisors has the experience to help your whole team win. I offer financial planning tailored to each generation, from tax strategies for young professionals to secure retirement planning for grandparents. Just like a good hockey team, we work together to create a game plan for your financial success. So call me at 318-219-4188 and get a free consultation and a financial strategy that'll make you the MVP of your family. Remember, we're on your team and we help families score big across the generations.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. Don't drink the water, try our margaritas today. What a showing from Mudbugs hockey, as they're able to win this game, and in decisive fashion as they rough up the Warriors 7-3. Let's look at all the goals here in the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. It started with Carter McKay at 4:03, able to rattle home his third of the year from Murch. And that was a big night, the start of a big night for Murch. Mudbugs led 1-0. Then at 4:36, Brent Litchard was able to squeeze home his 9th of the year from Murch, and the Mudbugs led 2-0 very quickly in the game. Travis Bryson on an odd man rush was able to bang home his 14th from Kamienski and Speck, and it was a 2-1 game. Then Lucas Deeb, great toe drag through the slot and was able to rifle home his 11th of the year. Mudbugs led 3-1 after 1. Then Mason Wright, in his second game as a Mudbug, deflected home his 4th goal of the year, his first as a Bug, from Murch, and the Mudbugs led 4-1 at 7:54. Then Caden Meck scored on a busted play. It was his 3rd from Gagnon and Henry, and it was a 4-2 game. Aiden Pewley on a breakaway, great feed from Wise, and Pewley powered home his 8th of the year, and the Mudlegs 5-2. Then at 19:58, Kamienski kept Oklahoma breathing. On a busted play through the slot, he was able to gun in his 13th from Speck, and it was a 5-3 game after 2. Then Brent Litchard at 17:01 was able to slither home his 10th of the year, and that helped put the game away at 6-3. Then Salvatore Viviano was able to score his first as a Mudbug from Ryan Baert, and that was the finishing touches. Mudbugs win 7-3. Is your final. Seth Murch, your top star, with 3 assists. You can't blame him. Mudbugs with the win go to 16-11 on the year. Join us tomorrow night, 7-11 puck drop, 6:50 with the Landers pregame show. Until next time, have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, claws up.